You're going to the dining hall now? They stop serving lunch in 5 minutes. You're here for office hours? The professor left for a meeting a few minutes ago. You're starting to read today? The class discussion is tomorrow morning. You're leaving the meeting? We haven't divided the tasks yet. You're running the experiment now? The equipment hasn't been calibrated. You're filling out last year's form? They updated the application this semester.
Professor, I'm a little confused about the deadline for the reflection essay. The syllabus says Friday, but the online portal lists Thursday.
Yes, I updated the portal last week because I need to grade the essays earlier than planned.
Oh, I must have missed that announcement.
It was mentioned briefly in class, but I know not everyone was present.
Is it still possible to submit on Friday? I work in the evenings and need more time.
I can allow you a one-day extension, but please submit by Friday morning at the latest.
Thank you so much.
Hi, my student ID stopped working at the dorm entrance. It keeps blinking red.
That usually means the card's magnetic strip is damaged. Have you kept it near your phone or laptop?
Actually, yes. I keep it in the same pocket as my phone.
That can erase the strip over time. You'll need a replacement card.
Is there a fee for that?
The first replacement is free, but next time there will be a charge. You can pick up the new card at the campus card office.
Thanks. I'll head over there now.
Hey, did you finish your part of the group project? The presentation is next Tuesday.
Not yet. I'm still waiting for the data charts from Olivia.
She hasn't sent them? She said she would finish them last weekend.
She started feeling sick and couldn't complete them. She emailed me yesterday.
Oh, that explains it. Do you think we should adjust the slides?
I can create simple charts myself. They won't look as polished, but at least we'll have something.
That might be the best option. Let me know if you need help formatting them.
Thanks, I will.
Attention students! This is a reminder that registration for next week's Spring Career Fair closes tomorrow at noon. Because employer schedules have already been finalized, we cannot accept late registrations under any circumstances. Students who have already signed up should check their email later today for instructions on how to reserve interview slots. If you decide not to attend, please cancel your registration so that your spot can be reassigned.
Good morning. Facilities staff will conduct airflow testing in the chemistry building this Thursday between 1 and 5 p.m. Although classes will continue as scheduled, the laboratories on the first floor will remain closed during the testing period. Students working on experiments should make alternative arrangements or consult their instructors for revised deadlines. Access to the building will not be restricted, but some hallways may be temporarily blocked.
Attention all students! The Student Center Cafe will open 1 hour later than usual tomorrow due to a supplier delivery delay. Breakfast items will still be available, but in limited quantities until the full shipment arrives around mid-morning. The lunch menu will not be affected. Students who need early morning coffee or snacks are encouraged to visit the vending area on the lower level. Regular hours will resume on Thursday.
Although plants cannot move to escape predators, they are far from defenseless. Many plants rely on chemical signaling to protect themselves from herbivores. When a leaf is damaged, the plant may release volatile chemicals into the air. These chemicals serve two purposes. First, they can deter the herbivore by making the leaf taste bitter, or by reducing its nutritional value. Second, and perhaps more surprisingly, these chemicals can attract predators of the herbivore. For example, when caterpillars feed on corn plants, the damaged leaves emit a chemical signal that attracts parasitic wasps. The wasps then lay their eggs inside the caterpillars, ultimately killing them. Plants can also warn neighboring plants. When one plant releases a stress signal, nearby plants may activate their own defenses, even before they are attacked. This communication allows the plant community to prepare for potential threats. Although these signals don't function like language, they do provide plants with an effective survival strategy that increases their chances of resisting herbivores.
Urbanization, people moving from rural areas to cities, has long been associated with economic growth, cultural diversity, and innovation. However, sociologists are increasingly concerned about a less visible consequence: social isolation. In rural communities, people often know most of their neighbors and maintain long-term social networks. Cities, by contrast, provide greater anonymity. While some people enjoy this freedom, others find it more difficult to form meaningful connections. Ironically, even though cities are densely populated, residents may feel lonelier than those in smaller towns. Another factor is the pace of urban life. Heavy traffic, long work hours, and crowded public spaces can create mental fatigue, leaving little energy for social engagement. Digital technology adds to this problem. Although smartphones and messaging apps allow constant communication, they can also reduce face-to-face interaction, weakening social bonds. Sociologists argue that addressing urban isolation requires more than just building parks or community centers. It involves designing environments that promote social trust, places where people feel comfortable interacting with others in everyday situations.
When studying Baroque architecture, one of the most striking features is the dramatic use of light. Baroque architects did not treat light merely as a practical necessity. They used it symbolically to convey religious meaning. In many Baroque churches, windows are positioned so that sunlight enters the space at sharp angles, creating intense contrasts of brightness and shadow. This technique, known as chiaroscuro in painting, was adapted into architecture to guide the viewer's eye toward the altar or a sacred sculpture. The result was a heightened sense of spiritual drama. Another strategy involved concealed windows. These openings were hidden behind architectural elements so that the source of light remained invisible. This created the illusion that the light was not natural but divine, a common theme in Baroque religious art. The use of light also reinforced the Counter-Reformation's message. The Catholic Church sought to inspire emotional devotion, and Baroque architecture, with its theatrical effects, helped evoke awe and reverence among worshippers. So, in Baroque churches, light was not simply illumination, it was a carefully orchestrated tool for spiritual persuasion.